Hello everybody, Sunday Adelaja here. I'm back to give you comments and impressions about my trip to Brazil. Everybody has been asking me to tell them and share with them, what does it feel like. So we decided to do this whole series, telling you about all my encounters and impressions about Brazil. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about my encounter with Brazil and her beauty. Not samba now, and not the carnival that they do. No, they have so much beauty in Brazil. I'm so surprised that people only talk about samba and football. But Brazil is much more than football. Brazil is much more than samba. Brazil is much more than carnival, that they do. But Brazil is much more a naturally beautiful country. Brazil is the most beautiful country I've ever been to in my life. I mean, look at the picture behind me here. Look at this picture here. Look at this picture. This picture here is real. It's the real life. It's like, this is where I was living. It's what I saw every day. When I wake up every day, this is what I see. And you will say, okay, they have a lot of water, ocean, and, sea all over the world. But Brazil is not just ocean. It's not just sea. Brazil is mountain, it's ocean, water, sea. Is everything you could ever imagine. We are going to show you so many. They even gave me an excursion on an helicopter, and so we were in the helicopter and we were seeing the whole view of Brazil. We went to see the statue. All of you know the statue of Jesus, right? The statue of Jesus over Rio de Janeiro, and that is very famous. Yes, that's one of the beauties. But if you are there, by the time you are there itself, ooh, it's something undescribable. I mean, we went on the car, on the motor car or air car that takes you from like how many feet up, like thousands of feet up in the mountains, and then, take you from one mountain to the other. It's just something. Then you see the whole country land and the whole landscape is something like just unbelievable impressions. I mean, there is in that state, Rio de Janeiro state, there is one particular area of that state where they have 365 islands. 365 islands. So you can spend one day in one island and spend the whole year just going from one island to the other in Brazil. I mean, Brazil for me is the most hidden secret of the world. It's like, it's a hidden secret. I wonder why the whole world have not discovered this side of Brazil. I mean, it's greater than football. But what I saw in Brazil is greater than football. It's greater than samba. It's greater than all the other things we've heard. And all the crimes and the things that I've heard, I'm going to talk about that a little bit later when I talk about Brazil and our people. But we didn't see any of those. We were so blessed to have been in that beautiful country of Brazil. And it shows me the picture of what Nigeria should look like. I know that it's going to be a big connection between Brazil and Nigeria, because what I saw in Brazil, I just know that we can produce that. We can reproduce that in Nigeria. And it's much better than Europe. For me, I would not change Brazil to live in Europe for anything. I would rather live in Brazil than in Europe. I think the only place that could be compared to Brazil right now would be, in my own opinion, would be America. Because it's so vast as well, but America is too much controversies in America. I would prefer Brazil to America personally. And the next other place one could compare could be Indonesia for me, just because of the attitude of the people in Indonesia and in Brazil, very respectful. And maybe South Africa. South Africa is beautiful as well, especially Cape Town area. But but Brazil is just something excessive. Just enjoy the pictures, enjoy the scenario, guys. Yeah, so I want to show you some of the beauties of this wonderful country called Brazil. You see myself there with the statue of Jesus. And if you look at this other photograph there with Jesus looking over the city of Rio de Janeiro, beautiful stuff. And myself and the team, we were posing also with the picture with the statue of Jesus. And let me show you another area of what we did with the helicopter. We took the helicopter to also fly over the city. This is the helicopter. That is the team that was there with me. The helicopter could only take about 6 people. So that is the whole team. I am my princess, Pastor Bosse. But let me go and show you another view of my hotel. Now, this whole video and the scenario that you are seeing there, that ocean or Atlantic Ocean, that is the actually Atlantic Ocean, the same Atlantic Ocean that we have in Nigeria, we have in, but I would just want, I never knew Atlantic Ocean could be so beautiful, and it has not been, beautified like this in my country. We need to do something like this in Nigeria to make sure that we turn it into a little bit of heaven like this. So, then you see and also the way they use palm trees. There are so many palm trees in Brazil, but not like in our own Africa. Palm trees are mainly in the bushes and in the forest. But here in Brazil, palm trees are in the streets and in the quarters and among the houses. They use palm tree to beautify the city, to beautify the country. It's wonderful. Now let me show you something very funny. This is what Galina likes. This is what Galina ordered for in a restaurant. Brazilian food is something else. But see the way they made the ice cream here. This ice cream is just a little bit symbol of Brazilian beauty. With all kind of decorations inside. It's just every time you go to a restaurant in Brazil, you have another new experience. And then that's it. Galina also went to the shop, to the magazine, and see this is the way they are selling their products and their all the kind of they put them so beautifully, the fruits and every kind of fruit you want are there. And of course I told you about the Atlantic Ocean, and this is me walking there to the beach. I went to the beach to try to walk around the beach, and I don't swim, so I couldn't try to jump into the Atlantic Ocean, but at least I was walking there and I felt the energy. It's just so wonderful. Brazil is a dreamland, and I would like to encourage everybody to visit. Thank you so much for watching our videos. Now, we need to spread this word, and we need to do it together. For that to happen, we need your help. Just 5 little steps that you could help us to spread the word. Number 1 thing we need you to do is to like the videos. Please go like this video right now. Number 2, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Number 3, we need you to press and click on that notification bell. You see the bell? Go press on it. And number 4, we need you to go comment. Write your comment, good or bad. Just write what you feel. Number 5, share on every platform. Share on Instagram, share on Facebook. Just share and spread the word. Thank you so much.